Hey guys, what's up? It's TechBoss back again with another video, and today, technically 2 days after I fixed the last one, I'm doing another installment of What Did I Order? Number 4. So, let's see how this goes. Alright. Okay, so what did I order? I ordered this time mostly gaming based stuff, kind of as what you can see behind me, with a little technology on the side, but I guess I'll start with that first. So I wanted to do somewhat of like a keyboard review, but of like more to compare like different switches, since like I've never really had a chance to do that before. So I went ahead and on Mass Drop, I seen the what is this? The Cooler Master, like some RGB Pro, blah blah blah. Anyway, it's got RGB. I put it's a little dusty. It's kind of been sitting in my closet for the past couple of days. So I put the Cherry MX Browns in here. You're able to between a couple different switches. I think red, brown, maybe blue. I can't quite remember. And of course, RGB now because I haven't plugged in. But yeah, it runs through like just one USB or RGB. So I thought that was kind of cool. And of course, like the keyboard I use now is Cherry MX Red. So I want to switch it up. Maybe some nice Cherry MX Brown. All right. So yeah, this again, this is gonna be like in other videos, so not gonna go into too much detail right now. All right, and then I figured I have red and brown, and then like a day after I ordered that on Mass Drop, I came across this 10 keyless keyboard, and it was actually super customizable between the switches, what kind of I guess like coloring and design that was on the keys. So obviously this is Cherry MX Blue. You can probably tell by the clickiness. Sorry, I'm probably clipping a lot. Might be, but and then I got it in like the vintage look, which I thought actually looked really cool for Cherry MX Blue. And yeah, this also runs through one USB. There's no LEDs or whatever. I want to go really basic and like kind of like back to earth with this one. I was surprised to see the actual. I like the footprint of the 10 keyless, apparently, like especially sitting next to like my big Corsair K95, something like that. So that was pretty cool. And again, more details and videos. So if you recall this next one, if you recall in my first What Did I Order video, I unboxed this little guy, which is kind of like a little small like desktop / like portable amp thing. But this is more for like lower end headphones to earbuds. Like it does a really good job at that. So like if I was to plug in my my HyperX Cloud 2s, like just for regular like listening and stuff, it like powers them like really well. Like I can notice somewhat of like a what's the word I'm looking for, like an audio quality difference, maybe, I don't know. Like again, my ears aren't tuned for that. But of course, after I got the these bad boys here, the AKG Mass Drop Edition K7XX or 700s or whatever you want to call them, the limited edition ones, they weren't really powering them very well. So I saw this, and again, same big build quality. It's not made by the same company, but it's still like very solid. What's cool about this is it's portable, so it's got like a battery in it, so you can like use it with your phone, take it on the go. It's got like multiple different inputs on the back. On the side, there's like little buttons for filters there, 3 little buttons. Obviously, like it comes with this little adapter for like small to big, like what is it, 1/4 inch. Got like a little If I'll turn it on there, it kind of like it boots up. God, I'm not sure if you can tell, but then it shows like what input you have, because you can switch the inputs with the switches in the front, the bass, and the gain, which is really cool, and I actually really like that. And like, it powers those headphones really well, and also at the same time that I ordered this and the keyboards, I also ordered off a Mass Drop the Audio Technica 50X or something like that, and those power these like really well. So I'm thoroughly impressed with this. Like, I kind of like regret buying this one now. Like, I should have bought this one in the first place. But what are you really gonna do? You know, live and learn. But I actually completely forgot to grab these bad boys right here. I like how like they kind of like fold like that. If you notice, I have like silver on the sides. I have a little D brand skin on it that I put on myself. You can't really tell on camera, but I didn't do like a really good job on like more at the logo end and the outer part. The inner part's basically fine. It's just more of that. And it's my first time using D brand, whatever. And again, these like the headphone amp powers these very well. And again, I ordered these at the same time. It comes with like a shorter like detachable cable for like if you're in your phone, you're just jamming on like a bus or whatever, and like a really long cable and more of a coil cable. So hey, 3 cables and like a little kind of like leatherette like protection little carrying case. Hey man, it can't go wrong. Folds down a nice little package, can't go wrong. Hang on, I'm going to see if I can adjust these audio levels. Well, I'm hoping that'll be a little bit better for you guys. So what do we have next? Now we're getting on more of the gaming related items. So I ordered these Xbox One games at the same time. I really want to expand my Xbox One collection. As you can see, I really like the Forza games. Those are like pretty much the only racing games on console that I'll touch. So I already had Forza Horizon 3, but I wanted Forza Horizon 2. Oh god, the glare. Sorry, I'm like right in front of a window. Horizon 2, Motorsports 6, Motorsports 5, the Game of the Year edition, which is kind of cool. Far Cry Primal, the deluxe edition. You know, it's got like a little metal case, came with a whole bunch of like DLCs and like add-ons and blah blah blah. I was going to first off, I seen like the regular version. Like I decided to keep on scrolling through Amazon, and then I found like this for like the same price as like the regular one that I seen, and I was like, boom, instantly sold. And like, and the reason why I got this because I do like the Far Cry series, and I was kind of like meh about Far Cry Primal. I wasn't sure if I was gonna get it or not. And my friend got it for his Xbox One. He was like, "Yo, man, highly recommend it." So and it's actually really good. And then Witcher 3 with the complete edition. I didn't really care if it was the complete edition or not. But hey, it was for a good price, and Witcher 2 on PC, so I figured, hey, why not Witcher 3? I really like the graphics and all that. And then one that just came in recently, well, I mean the 29th, when it was supposed to come out, was Forza Horizon 7. Obviously, like in the cool steel case, you know, I got the Porsche GT2 RS, the new one on the front. This one's like, you know, the 4K compatible game. For what I've played it for like a little bit, obviously I haven't played too much because like work and all other stuff I'm doing. But I do agree with some people that like the driving's kind of like lacking a bit than like the older like Forza games that I just mentioned. I do feel that it's lacking quite a bit. I hope they change it like in an update, but still, like, I don't really like mind it too much. And the graphics on this game is amazing, 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 amazing. So yeah. I mean, if you guys want me to do a gameplay thing of any of these, or some of the other games that I might have, you know, let me know. You know, for something I'm going to mention later in this video, what I have. Alright, next, I have this really long Control Freaks cable. Like red and black one. You can get in a couple different colors. Super long. This travels like data, like whatever, like power stuff. It's got like, on like the little micro USB end, it's got like LEDs there for like red if it's still charging, and once it's fully charged, that works for like controllers and phones and all that. Super long, really impressive. Like I can kind of like play on my couch because it's kind of far away from the TV. Kind of disappointed in it though. About a month after I got it, I was running into issues because like I was also using it to play like Grand Theft Auto on my Xbox, like Grand Theft Auto on the PC, but using like my Xbox One controller, and I was using this to connect to it, and like it's working fine, and all of a sudden I got like connection issues. Like so I was able to plug it in, like the Xbox controller would light up, but it wouldn't, like the data wouldn't go through, meaning that like it lost all data. And I tried to charge my phone with it a couple times. Sometimes like all of a sudden it'd begin charging, I'd like leave it for a bit, go back to it, and it would like stop charging. So I'm kind of disappointed in this a bit. I'm definitely going to email Control Freaks and say like, hey, this is my problem. Like I don't really need anything from you, but I suggest that you guys like look into it. Yeah, I noticed like I find like they should put like maybe more like rubber kind of like at this part, because I feel like if like, you know, if you got your controller there kind of thing, and it's like kind of down like that, it like pulls on it. And I find like it only really worked when I like flipped it up like that way. I don't know. So like like I said, I'm kind of disappointed. I'm gonna contact Control Freaks. I wish I would have done it sooner, but I mean, hey, what are you really gonna do? You know, stuff happens. It's not really a big deal. But now we're getting some more of the gaming stuff. So I ordered the Retron HD off of Mastro. I was looking on the internet. I was gonna pick it up on the the Hyperkin website, maybe on like Amazon or whatever. But then like I was, you know, pondering it, and a couple days later I seen this on Massdrop along with the Hyperkin what is it? The something. It's something S. I don't know. I'll put like a picture up right about now. Which, and unfortunately that drop didn't go through, so obviously I didn't receive that item. Yeah, that they didn't get enough people for that drop, which I'm like, it's just too bad, because then I would have been able to play like Super Nintendo games as well, like a little portable version, and it was really cool. And like a controller, and I was really psyched about that. But hey, at least I got that. Now Retron HD, like, and I'll show you here. I have also like two items here. I got this game on eBay. Notice it's not the one with the duck hunt. It's just the regular Super Mario, which is kind of cool, which is a little bit more rare. I like it. It's kind of got like the colors of the old NES, but it's like a top slot, same connectors, power reset. This one came with like two controllers kind of thing, which is really cool. So now it's powered by micro USB, HDMI, and then composite? I can't remember. And then there's a little switch on the side to change the aspect ratios from 16:9 to 4:3, which is really cool depending on what TV you have plugged into it. Right now I have it plugged into like the composite component or whatever you want to call that. Simply because I ran out of HDMI ports on my TV, and honestly, it doesn't bother me for like an older game, for like older games like this. It's not really gonna matter. But yeah, I really like the design of that. It's really cool. And then I'll show you the. So I still have one of the controllers wrapped up because I haven't needed to play like two-player yet. But that's kind of like how it comes. It's like somewhat of like a redesigned controller, but still the same. And I actually find it more comfortable here, and what I like about it, it's like a really, really long cable kind of thing, pretty much almost as long as that Control Freaks cable that I just showed you, almost. And like, if you notice how like these edges are like kind of angled a bit, which is really nice, and the back got like thing, I find like it fits like a lot better in the hand than like the older ones did, even though the older ones were still really cool, like the original. Of course, made by Hyperkin, but you know. And then like the buttons are still like tactile and clicky. Can't really complain about that. So now the next thing is something that I wanted for like a really long time. It came out years ago, and like my neighbor got one, and like my parents got me like a DS, and you know it was whatever. I really like my DS, but there's just like some things on this console that, and it's a portable console, that I really liked. So now it's the PSP, but not just any PSP, the Star Wars Battlefront edition, which is kind of cool, and it's like a white. I'll show you the console in a minute. You can kind of get a glimpse of it down there. So I wasn't aiming for this one specific. I was actually aiming for like the one of the silver ones that came with like, I think Ratchet and Clank with like a movie or whatever. But then I came across like this bad boy, and I just couldn't say no. I was like, yo, Star Wars comes with the game? What? So I really, really like my decision with this, because Star Wars one, really, I'll show you the console here, and there's a couple things that like, so yeah, it's like, what, sorry, a little bit of fingerprints on there when I was when I was taking it up from my basement. I really like just like almost the iconic how you like slot in the disc in the back, kind of like the UDMs in the back kind of thing. It was really cool, and how you can like turn on off the Wi-Fi, just one joystick. Thought that was like really cool. It was in like really, really great condition, like really no scratches on it and stuff. Really great condition. Couldn't have been happier. But so couple things it didn't come with. So it didn't come with a battery, which I had to order. I ordered an off-brand battery, which still works wonders, even just simply because the like the regular batteries that you get from like PlayStation, so expensive, unbelievably expensive. And this one actually has I think like that one has 2400 milliamps, where the regular ones have less. I know this is like 20% more than the regular ones, whatever that is. So I'm actually really happy with that. No complaints. And so now in the description, like it said that it didn't come with a battery and a memory card. So I was like, all right, I'll just get both of those. So I ordered, so the battery came from Amazon, and the memory card, which I actually haven't received yet, which I ordered like a month ago now, or over a month ago, from eBay, a 4 gig memory card. And I ordered that like the same time pretty much I ordered this. And then when it arrived, there's like a little 2 gig memory card on the inside, like off-brand, like technically it's an adapter to like a little like SD card kind of thing, like micro SD card, which is kind of cool. It's 2 gigs, like it's getting me by so far, but like I can't wait for like my 4 gig to arrive if and when it ever arrives. Just because like honestly 2 gigs serve me well. Like I didn't realize that at the beginning, and then you might be asking like why I didn't cancel the 4 gig one yet. Was because it was already shipped. So my stupidity. I also picked up one of the UDM, like one of the PlayStation branded like UDM carrying cases. It's pretty cool. It holds like 8 games. As you can see, I already have like games in there. Most of these games I already like had, which I got from like $5 from like shoppers kind of thing. I have also one of the games, like the Pet Eye game here, came with like the camera, which I thought was really cool. And you might be, well, $5 for all those games, like that's pretty much, yeah. But some of these games came in some of these games came in a dual pack, and then one came with like the actual console, which I thought was really cool. It's like magnetized, it's sitting there by magnets, holds it really well. No complaints with this, and this was actually factory sealed. Like, it wasn't open, didn't come like in a random other bag. Like, somebody bought this and like never opened it. So, which I thought was actually nice. And so was the car charger, which I also ordered, the PlayStation branded car charger. That was also like factory sealed. It was never open, which I thought was really cool. And since I had from a dual pack Agent Clank, I wanted to get the Ratchet and Clank game as well, so I ordered that, which is pretty cool. And I'll be back in a second. Alright, I'm back. Sorry for that little pause, but I want to say one last thing, or like show you one last thing. The thing that I've been using to record my do shit when we were doing some Just Cause 3 was an Elgato, but just not any Elgato. The HD 60, but the limited edition Glacier White, which was actually a pain in the ass to find. And I almost gave up and I almost wanted the regular one, but no. This one. The reason why is because obviously it's like there, sitting there on my setup, right, on depending on console I'm using. And all my newer gen consoles, which I mostly use, are white. So I wanted it to match. You know, me matching a red and black PC build. I like to have my peripherals when they're not flashing through RGB. You know, red and black, or with a little bit of white in there. You know, my monitor stand has a little bit of red. You know, I'm selfish. You know, it's kind of like gamery. Same thing with my headphones and all that. So, you know, I like to match. So I figured why not, and hopefully I'll be getting more use out of this in the future. But anyway, I've been rambling on way too much. So I will catch you guys in the next one.